Alongside Ron Zunk, I'm Mark Ewing. We're getting set here for the girls 4x800 meter relay in Class 3A. We've seen a 2A and 1A race being run, and pretty good races. This is your lane assignments. For Fredonia and Hugoton, they will share lane 1. Hutch Trinity and St. Mary's, Beloit and Mar Hill Mount Academy, Osage City Kingman, Thomas More Pratt Marion Rossville, Ellsworth Hiawatha, Wellsville Cimarron, and Humboldt and Lakin. That's lane 1 through 8. This race is underway here in Wichita State and is the third leg. And the third race of the girls' side, our 1A and 2A races are in the booth. And here, look, boy, you hit that stagger there, Rod. And in our previous races, this turned out to be kind of a pivotal point.
Well, it can. You want to get some good position, and if you're in the back, you're putting up. If you're in third, fourth, and fifth, you may just want to settle right in here. We're seeing a lot of races where the teams are just trying to get out as fast as they can and take as many people out of the equation as possible. A lot less chance of getting the baton knocked out of your hand, a lot less chance of getting tripped. But it does surprise me. We're seeing a lot of teams not worry about the win. They're just they're not going to worry about it. They're just going to go out and try to go for it and see what they can come up with.
Yeah, I'm looking through the times here, Rod. It looks like Kingman's probably the class of the field. They ran a 10:11.45, and this is the first lap of 8 in the girls 4x800 meter relay race in Class 3A. Though probably will get a challenge from Rossville, which ran a 10:14, and also Hiawatha, which ran a 10:18 combined. And you know, the assignments are a little bit different, and there's a lot of space between the events because a lot of the girls that are running in the events have already run a couple. That may affect the times a little bit, but if you follow a general rule on the girls' side, 2:30 per leg is terrific. Gets you in a spot to get a 10-minute 4x800 meter relay, which is an outstanding time. In Class 3A here, all-time Rossville, which is actually in the event. Back in 2010, the team of the Wilson sisters, Steele and Jensen, ran a 9:32.61. That was back in 2010, so 9:32 gives you kind of an idea, but 10 is really good, and 9:30 is exceptional. That's an
outstanding time. We see Kingman right now is the team that is out there. They've gone 10:11. So they are right there as well. Rossville 10:14. And you look at Mar Hill, who's gone 10:18. But right now, that is Kingman that is taking some control. And that is Josie Albin wearing 7:12.
St. Mary's Logan Hurla right behind her. Kingman takes the baton first. St. Mary's the second. I love the handoffs here. Look at everybody trying to get position here as they go 1 through 5, and it gets even more complicated as they move along. It's amazing how smooth it is from one to the next. But Kingman has our lead here and getting a good challenge from St. Mary's. St. Mary's is in the blue, right second, running right behind her. But see, I'm going to check the lane assignments or the bib assignment. Bailey Bangert, she's a junior. She's carrying the baton right now for the Eagles of Kingman. And then St. Mary's right behind her. And that would be Rachel Huntley. Rachel Huntley is a sophomore, and she's got the second leg for St. Mary's. So again, in a lot of our races, it's almost they've almost been exactly like as far as there's always been 2 teams in front, and then the rest of the field. It's kind of been a duel instead of a 5-team race for the win. Why is that, Rod?
Well, I don't know, because it really shouldn't be. You think some of these kids should be able to be up in there unless just, the times may be a little bit askew because of weather or other factors. The Kingman is looking outstanding right now. They are strong, starting to pull away a little bit. Still one more lap to go with this leg before Bangart hands it off to the third leg here. But it's definitely just been a couple of teams have been up there battling.
And I know we'll probably repeat ourselves a lot, but we have seen this over and over again. One team, like at the moment, Kingman, we'll estimate that lead at about close to 30 meters. And then they exchange batons, and that 30 meters can go by pretty quickly. Though you wouldn't think it would in a 4x800 meter relay, but those leads can extinguish pretty early. So if you're running that like she is at the moment for Kingman, Bailey Bangert, you got to be greedy. You got to just extend that lead and take advantage, get as much as you can.
Well, look how strong she is moving. She got through that wind pretty well. starting to labor a little bit. You see the arm swing really starting to use her upper body, trying to get some power. You want to just keep going forward and backwards. You don't want to waste any motion side to side, especially in the 800 meters. You want everything to go forward, everything to go backwards. Very efficient, and look at that kick. That is a nice form for Kingman as Vanguard gets ready to hand the baton away.
Michaela Oding is scheduled to get the baton for Kingman next, but tip of the cap to Bailey Banger, she ran a sub 2:30, because they're right at about 5 minutes, right where you want to be here toward that 10-minute mark. And Kingman with the lead. St. Mary's still chasing, though well behind, as Michaela Oding, the sophomore, alongside Josie Album, Bailey Banger, Michaela Oding, and then Olivia Nisus. That's the team for Kingman. For St. Mary's, the third leg schedule will be Erica Schultz. I'll check the bib number and try to confirm indeed if that is the baton holder for St. Mary's. But Kingman leading at the moment. On the backstretch with plenty of room. And the battle for second through fifth much closer. And Kingman well in front. You hit that turn, about 150 meters to go.
And I believe Hugoton may have actually overhauled for second place. They might be in second now. We were trying to get a bib number there. It was a little hard to get that, but a little bit of a group right there. No, it's not going to be Hugoton. We'll try to get that number for you.
Okay, if it is Hugoton, it would be Catherine Hager. But we do know it's the third leg of the 4x800 meter relay in the girls class 3A final. Class 1A and 2A have already decided their champion. As far as the 4x800 meter relay is concerned, Bennington won in Class 2A.
Yeah, that's Hayes Thomas More Prep. That's Allison Scheibe in second place. So Thomas More Prep has moved up to the number 2 spot. And Scheibe trying to give chase here. You look at Oding. Looks like she laboring a little bit. Look at the head is down. Really trying to fight into that wind right now. Trying to hang on to this lead.
Trying to find out who bib 539. That's Allison Schibbe. So that would be Hayes Thomas More Prep Marion. They're in second place at the moment. Hayes Thomas More Prep team. Their team is Kiara Urban, Julia Worth, Allison Schibbe with a baton at the moment, and then Emily Shippers is the scheduled anchor leg. But Hayes Thomas More Prep making a little bit of a move now. As you see second through third, there's St. Mary's in third place.
Look at Oding now. She is really fighting it now, trying to hang on. 800 meters. Take that in the 300 intermediate. You're looking at two of the toughest races in track.
Boy, just watching the expression of the young ladies, that wind is, it doesn't look like much, but it must be pretty good, because everyone almost grimaces as they get in that backstretch. As Kingman about to hand off, Michaela Oding hands off to Olivia Nisus. And she indeed, the senior from Kingman, as the anchor leg for the girls 4x800 meter relay, as we head to lap number 7 and number 8, the decisive laps of this Class 3A event, the 4x800 meter relay. The lead extends from 40 meters now to 60.
Got to wonder if Nisus is just saying, hey, I'm going to try to put as much distance between me and the competition as I can and just keep trying to pull away. Looking very smooth.
Worth noting here, Rod, Callie Perry, the freshman out of St. Mary's, is carrying the baton at the moment. She's a freshman, and she is really good. So although this lead is pretty sizable, keep your eye on Callie Perry for St. Mary's to see if she can close the gap here on the leaders from Kingman.
Well, she is trying to. You see her back about halfway through the corner as Nisus is coming down the straightaway. I don't know if that's enough or not. Nisus is really going to have to hang on here. You know, she is trying to pump her arms, just get as much of some momentum as she can going down the stretch here, where you have the wind at your back as we enter the bell lap.
Bell lap, 1 lap to go in the girls 4x800 meter relay, and at the last lap and last turn around this track, the lead extends to 60 meters as St. Mary's and Hayes Thomas More Prep Marion also chasing.
Nisus now into that wind, which has to be about 20 miles an hour at least. You see it shaking our camera around. Nisus 9:22 with about 250 meters to go.
And there's Callie Perry in second. Yeah, I'm trying to get a read on the third place team at the moment. Looked like
I believe that's still TMP.
TMP, Thomas More Prep. Got the turn, about 150 meters to go. You get the crowd to get excited into this as the public address announcer takes note that, hey, folks, this is the final lap and the final 100 meters are coming up here. Meanwhile, the running clock here, they're not going to beat the 10-minute mark. But Olivia Nisus is holding on to the lead. Kingman trying to bring it home. Eagles trying to bring home a gold medal in the 4x800 meter relay in Class 3A, and it's Nisus. Olivia Nisus with the baton. 40 meters to go, and now 20. And the champs in Class 3A. And the girls 4x800 meter relay is Kingman. Kingman ends up with the gold. The silver will belong to, we'll check the finish.
I don't know if it's TMP or St. Mary's. It was really close at the end.
Thomas More Prep's going to be second. St. Mary's is third. But here's when the lead changed hands and when Kingman really asserted themselves.
Well, as Josie Albin, the sophomore, just powered her way by the competition on the backstretch. Just took over this race. And wow, Kingman, what an outstanding effort right there to come away with the win. And look at that battle for second and third. TMP just getting by St. Mary's.